Hello, it's me, Kerrin, back at it. You may remember me from that time my account got hacked and my channel was just streaming like Bitcoin, Elon Musk bullshit. Wasn't that fun? Didn't we all have like just a blast when that happened? I thought that it was great. Just kidding. Fuck Elon Musk. Well, I'm doing a Q&A because frankly, it's been a while since I've had the mental bandwidth to do creative music. Honestly, I don't feel like doing covers very much anymore. So I reached out to Twitter and Instagram to see what y'all might be curious about, and the vast majority of you simply asked how I'm doing, to which I will say, I'm good. I'm all right. I'm doing fine. I just got back from a trip to England to visit my fiancé, and our visa application has reached its first step of approval after 13 months of waiting. So that is great. I couldn't be more pleased with life. My anxiety's under control. I'm crocheting a shit ton. I'm just kind of hanging out. So thanks for asking how I am. I hope you are also well. Feel free to let me know in the comments below. How are you feeling about music now after your semi-break from it? So I do this thing where I tell myself I really could use a break from working on music, because I work a full-time job on top of that. So I get in this burnout where I'm like, I need a break from something, and music is kind of like the thing I can afford to take a break from. So, like, what do we do? And then I don't actually take a formal break. I just sit in paralysis because I got ADHD, and I just like don't do anything, and I feel bad about it, and the cycle just continues forever. Until I feel so bad that I just do music again. So, have I taken a break? I don't think so. I think I've just done that for a really long time. What physical and digital instruments do you use? I have a variety of ukuleles in tenor, baritone, and bass. I've got an acoustic and electric guitar. I've got a regular bass here. I've got a synth / keyboard. I've got pocket synthesizers of many varieties. I've got 1,000 percussive instruments, bell kit. I've got 2 recorders for no fucking reason, because I don't use those. Surely there's more, but I think those are like the main things. And then like digital, I don't know what that means in this context. I don't use a lot of like programs to make sounds. I tend to use programming to alter sounds that I make in the room. I have a melodica and a Q chord. Is it a Q chord? Is it a knockoff Q chord? I don't remember which one's the real one. What model is your electric guitar? We call him Greg. Greg is a 1979 Gretsch the Beast, BTS 1000 or something like that. I'll put it on the screen to make sure I'm correct. Awesome guitar. What is the most difficult part of your process, like from where you started to where you are now? I think I've always struggled a bit with what I want to do versus what I feel like I should be doing. And that applies to like all areas of my life, but like definitely with music. There's like the grind, and then there's, you know, what I actually want to focus on, and now into my adulthood, I'm getting better at that. The biggest part of doing anything primarily on the internet or in the public eye is like getting used to people just like shitting all over you for no reason, like telling you violently why they don't like you and anything you've ever done in your whole life. Like, it's so funny, but it does suck. Like, it's terrible. Human beings are not meant to be able to witness that kind of stuff. We're not programmed to have hundreds and thousands and millions of people have access to us. So that's tough. Anyone will tell you that just sucks. But it is also very beautiful sometimes, and I appreciate all of you who like aren't just like mean. Is there a specific style or genre of music you really enjoy that you haven't yet incorporated into your original stuff? I like metal. I like prog rock. I fucking love Coheed and Cambria. I love Ghost. I love like 80s hair metal. And that's just like not the kind of music I write. but I think I take really small influences from them. I don't know, listen to Hydra, and that's kind of where that has come out. Favorite show you've ever played, and will you be playing another live show sometime? My favorite show that I've ever played was the house show in Seattle in 2018, 2019. I don't know when that was. A long time ago. That was the best. That was the coolest thing. And it was the first time I had ever played a show solely in front of people that like my music. And I'm so grateful to have been able to do that. I also met my fiance there, so it's pretty special. But that was great. I want to do that again. Seattle meetup soon. Will I be playing another live show sometime? Yeah, sometime. It's one of these times. I used to be very like whatever about booking shows. I didn't really go out of my way to do them because I tend to like producing and being a hermit more, but I love it. I love doing it. So this year it's sort of a goal of mine to get outside more. What motivates you to make videos and record music? Is it hard to find motivation sometimes? Yeah, babe. Again, we've got big old ADHD brain. I have executive dysfunction to the max. But one thing that I do believe is that inspiration is like fake. It's like a thing that you chase, but you're not going to find it. You have to create inspiration. You have to be self-motivating to some degree to like get anything done. Because if you're constantly waiting for inspiration to strike or like doing things that you feel like might just give you this feeling, you're not going to get it. You know, I just try to push myself to work, and then eventually the work might hit a spot where you're like, fuck, I enjoy this. I like this. I'm going to keep going. And then that's, you know, you self-inspire. Does that make sense? Did I say that in a way that mattered? I get really jazzed seeing people being creative and making things and having a blast doing it. Whenever I can like see someone very clearly enjoying what they do creatively, it makes me want to do that. I want that feeling, so then I'll start working. What artist would you love to work with the most, realistic or not? I think we all know Jonathan Coulton would be fucking awesome to work with. Madison Cunningham would also be very cool. And Mike Viola, he's the OG. And the very last question that we've got today. Which line of lyrics you've written is your favorite or hits a little different than the rest? This is a great question. I gotta say my mind is pretty blank on it. I love a lot of my lyrics, but I've been really feeling Don't Be Afraid lately. That song is about generational trauma for the most part. And my experience with feeling like the parts of me that are a result of the people that came before me might scare someone and push them away. I wanted that song to be vague enough that it could mean anything to anyone, but that's just what it meant for me to write. And it's a topic that I've been thinking about a lot lately. And that has sort of been a common thread throughout my life forever. One of my favorite lyrics in that song is, I know you're scared because somebody scared me too. And that comes from, you know, when you've gone through trauma, you can kind of just tell when someone else has had a similar experience to you. And, you know, nothing even needs to be said. You can just like tell by the way you interact with them or how they are with other people and just how they act and react to certain things. As someone who's experienced abuse, I can sometimes tell when someone else has because we share similar traits or, you know, traits that I used to have. I know you're scared because I have been scared the same way by someone else. And that song goes on to explore like my fear of internalizing abuse and becoming an abuser, you know, preying upon the fact that I know how someone else has been shaken. And then just, you know, hoping that that isn't the case and that someone isn't afraid of me and all of my shit. Anyway, that about does it for me. I hope to be back soon with tunes, although I anticipate my life is just gonna keep getting busier for the next few months. So we'll see, but I'll try to be here. I'm gonna try to live stream some more. Okay, Bye!